All right, here we are. Milan versus Chelsea at the San Siro. It has started. We got Andon with us. How you doing, Mr. Andon?
Hello, good, good.
All right, Andon. So the game has started. Probably started earlier for you, since
Yeah, 1 minute ago.
yes. Um. So you were at the San Siro against
Yes,
Juventus.
yes. And let me tell you, it was amazing.
Tell me your sensations of the team. What you saw when you saw them. I guess were you in a, were you in good seats?
Well, wherever you sit on the zero, you can see the game very good. It wasn't the perfect seat; it was at the top stand, but still, you can watch everything what was happening. So, from what I saw in person, again, players like Leao and Theo, of course, they stood out. But what? Not that I was surprised, but man, I like Pobega.
Really,
I like Pobega. What he was doing on the pitch.
really. Tell me why.
He was. I don't know how to. He was present everywhere. He did everything good. He was always there in defense. He was always there also on attack. He know
Hmm.
how to set himself up in the team. He won a lot of balls, and basically he did everything correct. Also, I really like Diaz and
Really.
how he for a guy of his size, how he plays, how he fights for the balls. It was amazing. And also Tonali, man, I was surprised how strong he is. Basically, he was carrying on his back like 2 3 times, two players at a time, and he doesn't look that that strong when you see him on TV.
He doesn't look that strong. You mean physically?
Physically,
He's a beast physically, huh?
yeah.
Uh,
The player, even though Tomori had a very good game, not that he didn't, but he left too much space at the back.
I heard someone say that Tomori is very loud on the pitch. Did you notice that? Did you see that?
Yeah. He was shouting. He 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 was like this, a leader because Magnan is not there, and also Calabria like the captain, so he took over that role. Basically,
And
Milan made Juventus look like a Serie B side.
nice. And Jamal says you lost me when you said Diaz.
Oh, Diaz was amazing to watch him. Even
Yeah.
the goal, because I was sitting at the stand behind the goal I saw perfectly. The goal he scored. He looked he looked like the prime Ronaldinho with that goal.
You can tell that when Diaz is playing, he's a great fighter. Like you can tell that even on TV. So I'm
Yeah,
glad you say that because not many people, when people talk about Diaz, they don't say that enough.
yeah. It's very they underestimated and what he can do actually.
Right, right, right.
And personally, I think the right wing will suit him the most because he's fast, he can dribble the ball, and he's good one on one.
Yeah, look, if Diaz, the only thing Diaz is missing is that final play.
Yeah,
Once he gets the final play, everybody will be talking about how we did. Even Jamal will be saying, "Yo, we need to spend 22 million on Diaz." But if he doesn't produce that final play this year, this season, it's going to be difficult
yeah.
the
But
for.
but I'm glad that Pioli will now he's playing him as the right wing because sorry, because out of all the right wings that we have, he's the one that can produce the most.
If he can play there, last season when he played there, defensively he was a mess. Against Juve, he was alright.
He was amazing even defensively. He's improved in that area
Yeah,
because it wasn't just his offensive game. His defensive game also was very good. He won a lot of balls.
yeah,
So
he
again
does
for
what, and he got good coverage. As long as he
yeah,
gets good coverage,
yeah. And again for the price that Real Madrid is asking is not expensive because let's face it, today with 20 million euros you cannot get even a decent player.
but you can get a great player with 500k.
Yeah. So
Kalulu.
yeah. Speaking of that, man, Kalulu looked. I look amazing on that right side.
Yeah.
Even that ball that he saved on Moiskin's shot.
All right, right, right.
How fast he is.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed by Benacer and Gabia. I was expecting more, but the problem with Gabia is he's too slow.
You saw it on the pitch.
Yeah, he's too slow. His reaction time is too slow. He will have a lot of problem with tricky fast strikers.
Mm,
His positioning is good, his defending is good, but he lacks that speed that may hurt him.
gotcha.
But
And what about Benacer?
I think Gabia brings balance back to the defense because Kalulu and Tomori they like to go out a little bit more to play a little bit more aggressively, and they leave the space
That makes
back
sense.
too
Yeah.
much. And he's more reserved. He's more conserved. He stays at the back, and he adds up to that missing uh, to those missing spaces that they leave open. I don't know about Benacer. I don't know. Not that he was that bad, but for me it looked like he's hitting his ceiling. I
Benacer?
don't. Yeah, I don't think that he can
You
get
think he hit
any.
his ceiling?
Yes, yes,
Really? Why do you think
yeah.
that?
I don't know. I didn't see anything because, as you know, when you see certain player, you can see that something special in them just by watching them. They didn't even have to do something special. You can see even in person, you can see Leao playing. He's playing with a smile, and even though he didn't do that much at that game, you can see that he's special. Even what I was also very maybe even a little bit mad is from the Kettler because you can see that the guy has a lot of talent. You can see the way he plays with the ball. You can see the way that he receives the ball. You can see with the way he moves on the pitch. But what pissed me off about the Kettler was uh, how to say this, his lack of desire. Like he was uninterested. He
Yeah.
didn't try enough.
Lacks personality for sure.
Lacks personality. Yeah, that's the only problem. But the talent is there.
You
If
can
he
tell.
manage, if he
You can tell a
managed to
mile
fix that,
away he lacks personality.
yeah.
Um. Okay. So let's see about Benacer. I'm surprised you said that. I haven't
Well,
seen
that's
anything about
that's personally for me. It doesn't mean that I'm correct.
it. Anyway, Milan Chelsea right now. It's going on. It's playing right now. Pretty balanced. Um. It's going to be a difficult game. This is going to be a difficult game today.
But
And
also what I noticed is just the atmosphere in the stadium. Just the atmosphere in the stadium. With that atmosphere, you basically we can beat everybody at San Siro. No
uh,
matter which team we play.
you're talking about when you saw it there. Or you're talking about tonight.
Yeah, yeah. With that atmosphere, with those fans, no matter who we play,
Yeah.
I think we can beat them at San
Yeah,
Siro.
Sansita is definitely electric. Milan just had a counter-attack opportunity. Um,
But the only
was
problem with San
close.
Siro, the only problem with San Siro is not a modern stadium. I think that's the biggest downside of San Siro.
Yeah, terms are pretty bad, I hear. Anyway, Milan is asking questions, but regardless, it's going to be a difficult game. Chelsea, is a big European team, um, but I definitely can see much more energy from Milan in this game than the other one.
And the
So
4-3-3 suits us more. It brings balance to the team.
a 4-3-3.
Yes,
Um, yeah, right now the team is positioned in a 4-3-3. Yeah, yeah,
because even Tonali and Minister they look more
yeah.
stable and compact with Pobega
Right now
alongside them.
it looks like a well. I mean, it
Mm,
looked like a pure 3-4-3-3. There, yeah. Um, let's see if Milan can create. That's a question. Can Milan create opportunities? So far, none of the teams have.
But they started good. They didn't do anything special, but they started good this game.
Yeah, definitely the energy is there. The energy is there. You can tell.
We
Um,
we don't even need to risk it that much. Even a draw would do good here.
Points would be ideal. That's the thing. But one thing about Benacer is his recoveries, though. Like his recoveries don't lie. Those numbers
Yeah.
don't lie, and that, in my opinion, makes him special because every single game he plays, he has really high recoveries. Um, so I'm really it's really crazy that you said that. He,
Yeah. Well, again, this is a personal preference. Doesn't mean that I'm correct.
anyway, now Chelsea moving the ball around. Um, Chelsea also another team that creatively is not nothing special. So there is a chance with Chelsea. We can
Yeah.
beat this team at the San Siro. We just need the energy. We have to penetrate that defense. I mean, Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, those are two tough defenders to beat. No matter what, no matter how you want to look at it, it's
Yeah.
two tough defenders to beat.
But again, today we are playing with proper fullbacks. That's another plus.
The fact that we are playing with proper fullbacks gives me good hope because that means and you can already tell the movements are more synchronized and they're correct, and it's easier for Benacer and Tonali to move the ball around when the fullbacks are operating correctly.
Man, and I hope they will find another good center back and shift Kalulu to the right back because he's so good there, even defensively and offensively. He's strong. He's fast.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, what are our choices? We don't really have any choices.
Yeah, now yeah. But I hope they will get a proper center back to pair with Tomori and shift Kalulu to the right.
Oh, what about and Calabria? No more Calabria.
No, Calabria could still play, but again, Kalulu is just better.
You think Kalulu is better than Calabria
Yes,
at right back?
yes.
Mm, 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 mm.
Don't get me wrong, I love Calabria and he's playing very good, especially in the past 2 seasons. But I think with the potential that Kalulu has, he will pay off a lot more in the future than Calabria.
Yeah, maybe. I'm very optimistic that Calabria is going to keep on, uh, being the leader of that position. There's a certain energy about Calabria that is very important, I think, to this team.
Yeah,
But having Kalulu either on the center back or the right back is always good. There's no problem with that. Anyway, Milan is attacking right now. They just had a free kick. Moya Yare, where you watch the match, you gotta Google a pirated stream, I guess. Anyway, um, Krunic looking pretty good so far. I'm
yeah.
liking what I'm seeing from Krunic. Looks very decisive, and yeah, Chelsea's giving Milan a fight.
Of
They
course
definitely they
they
definitely have the one thing that Chelsea doesn't have great football. They have intensity. That's what they have. That intensity can bother Milan a little bit, but on the ball, Chelsea. I mean, as long as you're concentrated and you don't do stupid things, you can defend them.
and that's why I say 4-3 gives the balance to the team. So it's good to have either Kunic or Pobega to play alongside Tonali and Benasir.
So yeah, you like Pobeg a lot, huh?
Yeah, Pobega. Believe me, even for the Italy national side and even for Milan, they're getting a very good player for the future. Very good player.
He can really physically, he's really can really impose himself.
He's imposing.
Yeah,
Physically, he's imposing.
yeah,
He's big,
yeah.
and for a guy that size, he's also fast. He's not explosively fast, but he's fast.
Yeah. And technically, he's good.
And technically, he's good. He was everywhere on the pitch, even on attack, even in defense.
Yeah, no. As a matter of fact, the moment uh, I saw him this season, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to be missing Kessie anymore. Like, this guy can do what Kessie does, maybe even
Yeah.
better.
Just hope that Pioli will play him a lot more.
Leao lost a shoe.
To be honest, I was a little bit worried about Leao because when they substituted him on the game, he was limping a little bit. But it's great to see that he is okay.
Juventus looked awful, huh?
Juventus look like a Serie B side.
Yeah, it's such a terrible team. Can't believe how
terrible.
bad they've become.
You cannot see even a single player stand out.
Yeah, I don't understand how they play.
Man,
Anyway,
a penalty. Is this
for-
a penalty?
For who?
A penalty and a red card
For who?
for Tomori.
Oh, no. No way. Oh, my God. Penalty and a red card. And a
why
red
interfering for a red card? Man, come on! This wasn't not even a penalty.
What?
For this, they give him a penalty and a red card.
What is he talking about? I don't think the Chelsea player even called for anything. No way. There's no way. There's no way this stands. Wow, the referee was right there and he was even looking at it. There's no way that is a red card. I mean, this is not. I mean, even penalty, like that's tough to call it a penalty, but red card. Even Mount is like, what?
He wasn't even expecting to get a foul.
This has to be the weirdest call I've ever seen in my whole life. There's absolutely. I mean, this referee is. I don't know what's going on with this referee now. Like a red card. It's unbelievable. There's no way. Like, can't they? They gotta check the VAR. Aren't they checking the VAR? Nobody's in the VAR.
No.
Okay. This is unbelievable. 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 A red card. I mean, even penalty shouldn't be there. Maybe you can say there's a penalty. But a red card? For something like that? I've never seen anything like this. In a competition like this? Like, what the hell is going on? This feels strange. This feels strange. This feels strange. This doesn't feel right. This gives me some weird vibes. What up, Nathan?
Ridiculous.
These are some weird vibes, huh? Like, this is some really weird stuff. Have you ever seen anything like this, Nathan?
Roy, you cannot give a team two advantages. Either you call for the penalty kick, or you give him, or you allow him to play advantage and shoot. The referee gave him advantage to shoot. He missed it, and then he went back and called the penalty and gave a red card. You can't.
Yeah, this is very strange.
Sorry.
This is very, very strange. You know, I really don't understand it.
You cannot give two advantages.
I've never seen anything like this, dude. I've never ever seen anything like this. This has to be the strangest call I've ever seen in my whole life. It has to be.
This is ridiculous. I have never seen a referee. Bro, this is crazy.
I
This is
mean,
crazy.
at this point,
It was a foul, but the referee gave him advantage. You cannot go back and
but
give him
it was
penalty.
a soft foul too, right? It wasn't like a.
I mean, if it's anywhere else in the field, it's still a foul. Hey, don't get me wrong, it's a foul. But the referee has to blow for a penalty. He cannot
But
allow
how can
him
that be a red card? There's no way that can be
because
red.
he's the last man
But
and
a
he's
last
stopping him.
man, there's people in the box. He's the last.
No, no, Roy. When they say last man, the person has to
That's
be
not a
within
last
reason.
man. That's not a
Oh,
last man foul.
Roy,
That's
he
not a
has to.
last man. That's
He
not a
has
last man foul.
the last man has to be.
I know what a last man foul is, dude. Trust me, I know exactly what a last man foul is. That's not a last man foul. That is not a last man foul.
I mean, either way, this doesn't make sense because the referee played advantage. If the referee plays advantage, he cannot go back and give you a penalty.
This is incredible. This is incredible. This is incredible. This referee just changed this whole game.
Yeah.
Just totally. And there's going to get more. There's going to be more bullshit because the players now are pissed off. So they're going to do some. I can't believe this fucking referee just gave Chelsea a fucking goal. What the fuck? And gave them. Oh my god. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm still trying to see what just happened.
Even the
I cannot believe
announcers,
it.
even
Yeah,
the announcers can't understand it.
yeah. No, this is the most. I don't even know if I'm supposed to call it ridiculous. I mean, it's is this even reality? Are we in
No,
a
this is
simulation now? Is this the Matrix? Was this a
Roy. You know,
glitch in the Matrix? What the
Roy, you know
fuck
what's
just
funny?
happened?
What's funny, Roy, is it's this. I know it's just a game, but when I play FIFA, these are the calls that the English teams get against me when I play.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Like
English money.
I'm actually being dead serious about this. These are the same calls that the English get against me. Just utter nonsense.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
I cannot believe this referee just called that.
There is no way this referee's getting. If he's getting away with that, then fuck the UEFA, dude. Seriously, like what? Let's get this fucking Super League going. Like what? Why are we? Why do we need to be under the thumb of this super corrupt organization that is called UEFA? Like God, why? Why are people there are people protesting on the streets, right? Defending what is maybe one of the most corrupt organizations. Like all those fools that were on the streets protesting, blah blah blah. All you guys were defending one of the most evil, corrupt organizations on the planet. Like what the fuck? What's up, Yusuf?
What's up? Oh, the referee just ruined the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. Like, he literally just gave Chelsea the game, and now the game's
Yep.
ruined. I mean, what are they trying to make the sport like? It's a contact sport. Like, what do you expect tomorrow he's gonna do? He's not gonna let the guy just pass.
Well,
I mean,
again, it was a foul, but the referee has got to call a penalty from the get-go. He cannot allow him to take a shot on goal and say, "Oh well, he missed, so we're going to give him a penalty." You literally cannot do that.
Yeah, I mean he did play advantage, and the penalty was soft,
Exactly.
and the
It
penalty
was a
was
soft
soft.
penalty, and
Yeah.
that's never a red card. Like that's maybe a yellow card, but a direct red for that? I've literally never seen anything like that in my whole life. I'm shocked. Like I'm speechless. Like I am honestly lost for words.
I
I'm
mean,
I'm
why didn't VAR interfere? Like,
I'm still trying to think whether this is actually a glitch in the matrix or it's real. Did we just see reality? Like my mind is still processing whether what we saw was actually reality.
VAR can't interfere because it was a foul. It technically would have been a penalty even if it's soft.
but the
And
thing is,
and
No,
again,
VAR doesn't
even
intervene if the referee is sure about his decision.
because it wasn't a mistake, it was a foul.
but
But
the
the
thing
problem
is,
is the referee played advantage. If the referee played advantage, oh my God, Giroud, Jesus Christ,
he
man.
was
Of
alone in the
course.
box. He was alone. No one was marking him. Please get that on target, man.
Hey, that was our chance right there.
Yeah.
That was our chance right there
Oh
to get
my
that.
lord, Giroud.
I mean, get that on target.
What the fuck? Where was he thinking about? What hairdresser he needs to go next? Like, what the fuck are you thinking about? Are you playing football or what?
But I mean, when
Jesus
Mount
Christ,
Mount
Giroud.
took the shot, Tomori didn't wasn't on him or wasn't touching him.
But no, I mean,
As as he went for the shot, Tomori didn't do anything. He even put his hand up. It was just before that shot.
this is unbelievable.
I've seen a lot of nonsense calls, but
This is up there with
this
one of
is
the one.
just
And listen, even if I'm not even, it's not even because we're Milanisti. It's got nothing to do with also being Milanista or anything like that. But that call was just absolutely out of this world.
yeah, this is just
And
like literally just took all the joy out of this game
and to be
because we were
fair,
playing good.
yeah, we were. And to be fair, then seeing Giroud just fucking miss like that, like, yo, you're getting paid lots of money to get those in. Like, come on, what the fuck? Because then, what are the excuses?
Yeah, yeah. Because
Nice play,
imagine if
Brahim.
we
Brahim
didn't
Diaz playing well on that right wing.
imagine if we didn't get the penalty of the red card and Giroud misses this when it's 0-0. He has to
Man,
convert
this
this.
referee is lost completely.
I can guarantee you there's going to be a makeup call at some point in this game.
Well, if
Well, how many yellow cards?
it depends on what the situation is with ref, because if he bet on Milan losing and Chelsea winning, and he's making a nice side hustle, I don't know. Incredible stuff.
But the
We are
good thing is, I like the response from the team.
Yeah. Hopefully Pioli continues with just play with three in the back. We can't afford to lose this game.
who's the third though?
No. I mean, we're just gonna play a 3-2-3-1.
But who are the three at the back? Gabia, Kalulu, and who
Gabia,
else?
Kalulu, and I guess Teo. Teo will just go up whenever he feels he can go up. But we cannot afford to lose this game. Like you can't do what he did against Atletico Madrid. Us not beating Salzburg really killed us as well.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I mean, I guess it's good to be a big English, rich English club. Yeah, you get lots of help from the UEFA. Nice. This is why they were, protesting against the Super League because they like their status. They don't want to lose their status. Fucking bullshit. Chelsea will get a red card as well.
The thing is, this referee has set the standard for what it's going to be. So at any point that this happens again, he has to go straight to a red card.
Yeah, but how much you bet he won't?
Oh no, of course he won't.
That call is just so outlandish that you have to think something weird is going on.
No, I think we need to take out Giroud and put Rebic in because this game needs 100% from every player.
Now also Gabia got a yellow card. For what?
This referee is weird, guys. I'm telling you, this referee
Oh,
is
he's giving
weird.
Gabi a yellow card too.
He's a weirdo, this referee.
So look how soft that yellow card is, but Sterling stepping on a player is also a yellow card. Like, come on, man.
This referee has an agenda. He has an agenda. Like this game is weird. This game is weird.
Both players fighting for the ball, and Gabia outmuscled him.
Man, Gabi has been playing good so far.
Yeah, Gabia is really, really, really stepping up.
Well, guys. Look at this. Doesn't history repeat itself, huh? Not only we had an injury crisis on this time, but the referees were not kind to us at this time last year. It looks like once
2-0.
again.
2-0.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. No wonder Kangaroo's against the Super League. Exactly. No wonder.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Yep, 2-0.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah, this game is literally done. It's literally done. There's literally no point to even watching this game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Teo caught ball watching.
Unfreaking believable.
There's literally no point to this. There's no point.
Unfreaking unbelievable.
Like dead ass, I would literally just forfeit the game. I just forfeit the game. What's the point of playing this?
I hope we don't go into the Europa League. Jesus Christ, I hope not.
I mean,
We
if you beat,
gotta hope that Dinamo Zagreb can do something against Salzburg.
Direct red cards is how many games out?
2.
2?
Yep.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Something weird is going on. Something weird is going on.
Now who got a yellow card?
Krunic got the card.
Our whole team is going to get a yellow card. I would put money on our entire team getting a yellow.
Incredible.
I mean, as long as we beat Zagreb and Salzburg, I think we're going through.
Yeah, but if now Salzburg's beat Dynamo, even a draw, I think will be enough for them. With the
Yeah,
Chelseas.
because we would have to beat them, and Chelsea would have to beat them.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be, what, 4 points ahead of us if they
Yeah.
beat them? So you'd have to hope that Chelsea can beat them. Look at this nonsense, man.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Ooh.
We should walk off the pitch and tell the ref to fuck himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would just take the team and just leave. 2 years in a row, just ridiculous calls against us. 2 years in a row.
He took out Diaz and put Dest in game.
Lord
stupid.
have mercy.
Take out Giroud, who's literally a statue up top.
Lord have mercy. Oh, poor Diaz.
This is not the right decision. Giroud missed a wide open header.
Lord have mercy. Dest. He better score 2 goals. Diaz is pissed off. What the fuck? Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Well, is it going
Like,
to be another year like this?
Why would you even take off Diaz when he was one of our best offensive players? You could have taken off Krunic, who has a yellow card.
For who, though? For Pobega?
For Dest. If you're going to put Dest in, don't take off Diaz.
Well, I think he wants to. I mean, it doesn't matter what he does at this point. This game is obviously being direction towards a certain way. What a effing disaster. I'm still baffled. Like, how can you give a red card like that? How can you give a red card like that? Direct red card, as if it was like a.
Thing is, I think the referee saw it as, Tomori being, Mount being the last man. So
yeah, but that wasn't like a real last man scenario. Like it wasn't.
But it was Roy, because the closest defender was nowhere near him. The closest defender had zero chance.
No, it was not.
Yeah,
but
Roy,
still, it didn't affect the shot because he still stayed on his feet. That's the problem.
And he didn't put in a tackle. It was just like kind of.
Yeah, he did. He just put his arm on his shoulder, and it wasn't even like it was a super soft foul. Like that should be. If a referee wants to be a piece of shit, he can give a yellow card or can just give a penalty. But a direct red card, so literally giving Chelsea 2 advantages, the penalty and a man less. Like that's just, to me, that smells like, okay, this guy had a plan coming into this game. This guy obviously had a plan coming.
And you can see Mason Mount, like after he took the shot, he wasn't asking for a penalty.
Nah, he was fine.
Exactly.
He was fine.
He took the shot. How can he possibly call for anything if he took the shot?
This smells like fucking rigatoni, guys. It smells like rigatoni. We got rigatoni getting cooked. Well, there it goes. Obviously, someone in that great organization that gives so much charity, has an agenda, or the referee is side hustling. Maybe if the referee is side hustling, he's got a bet going. I
Oh
mean,
man, of course these guys do things like that.
yeah, of
They,
course.
you can,
Thank you, Nathan.
you can see it in
Thank
American.
you,
You can see
Nathan.
it in American sports as
Damn,
well. Like,
voice of reason. Of course, these guys are doing that. Where's this referee from? First of all, let's see. Let's see if he has any weird history. Who is this guy?
and this Mudrik guy is so good for Shakhtar. What
Yeah,
a
he is good.
this guy is so good, so good. No, but Pioli has to put Rebic in. If Pioli is still taking this game seriously, he has to put Rebic in this game.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear Maldini's comments about Leao's renewal?
What about it?
He said that he wants to renew Leao before the World Cup. That's the ideal.
Yeah, hopefully. I also saw that Mbappe is having issues with PSG, and PSG wants Leao. They offered 150.
You said PSG offered 150 for Leao.
Yeah,
No, that's just Italian media.
Where'd you see this?
No.
came out.
That's just Italian media. Every time Juventus loses a game or whatever they do bad, they always praise them. Like they said, now this game convinced Juventus to buy Sergei, and that Milan will definitely sell out to PSG.
But the president of PSG, Campos, he said that Mbappe is not going to leave.
He's not going
Yeah,
to leave Mbappe.
no team can afford him. Real Madrid President Perez already closed the door to him after what he did in the summer. So I mean,
Oh yeah, he's stuck.
Liverpool can't afford him. City already got Holland. They're not going to get both of them.
He's stuck there for the rest of his career. So people are going to. I don't know if it's true, but they're saying that he's being, difficult in the locker room, and they're giving him, he doesn't make a good environment. He's getting under people's skin, essentially.
Well, I mean, he's acting like a child. So
I mean,
he's
been given he's been given, the title of Prince of Paris.
Man, Des, you should have jumped into the back with your elbow, man. Fucking knock him out.
It's not the ref, guys. Yango says it's not the ref,
Yeah.
guys. Chelsea has been better than Milan over 2 games. That's 0-4 versus English teams in Champions League.
Chelsea were better last game for sure.
Last game,
Chelsea,
yeah, they were better, but this game they are not better.
Yeah, Chelsea changed their formation this game, and you can tell that formation change is giving us a little bit more room to go forward.
No matter how you want to look at it, Chelsea was given a huge advantage right now. A huge advantage. So Chelsea is one thing. 11 against 11, it looked pretty even. We looked like we could have maybe done something. But 11 against 10, 2-0 down. I mean, this game is done. This game is over already. Is this ref bitch made, Nathan?
Man,
Is this ref bitch made?
Of course he is, man. Of course he is. Well, you know what? Really, he isn't because
Well, maybe it's
he
not. It takes a lot of
obviously,
guts to
obviously,
do that.
yeah, obviously he's obviously there's something going on, and he didn't back down from doing his job.
Right, right, right. He's taking his side hustle seriously. It takes a lot of guts to do that. So I give you credit. I give you credit. I give him credit.
Giroud has to come out. He has to come out off this game.
I wonder if we can sneak 2 goals in. Because, I mean, Chelsea's just not that great of a team. It's like, Jesus.
Well, we should have. It should have been 1-1. The tallest person on the field cannot score a header with zero pressure.
I mean, like, seriously, like, what was he thinking right then? Like, was he thinking about what?
Another thing, I don't understand how you can give with only a referee with one game in Champions League to be refereeing this kind of game.
This is his first game in Champions
This is
League?
his first game.
Second, not first.
Oh, my Lord.
Who was this? Who did he referee the first game? What was his first game? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I just see the stats here.
You know, it doesn't surprise me because last year in the league, we continued to get brand new referees for our highly important games. So it really doesn't surprise me.
In total, he has like 17 games refereed in his career.
Are you joking?
No.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Outlandish. He's probably, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I feel like he's side hustling. I feel like he's side hustling. I mean, first half he's already. Oh, that should be a red card.
Against Gabia,
Yeah, that should be a red card.
he
but-
already has a yellow card.
yeah,
so
but
why
he's not
did-
gonna. This should.
Yeah, exactly. So
This
where's the
should have been the yellow
consistency?
card.
Where's the consistency with this referee then?
This should have been the yellow card, not the stupid foul earlier. This referee is a dickhead. He's a fucking dickhead. That's what he is.
I've never seen anything like. Oh, the last time I saw refereeing like this was in that Barca Chelsea game.
What happened in that game?
The one that they always talk about, where they said with Drogba, they're saying there was penalties and this and that. But that was like 10 years ago.
Man, we haven't taken a shot on goal. I don't know, man. I don't think we can score any goals in this game.
Well, this is why I told you we shouldn't have went to a back four because we're not going to have any offense.
Wait till you guys see the officiating of South Korea versus Italy. I remember that game. Unlucky, man. Well, unlucky, not unlucky, just fucked up. But we did look promising. It looked decent when it was 11v11. Like, it looked like it could have gone either way.
Yeah, Tomori was not in a good spot for sure, but that's irrelevant. The fact is the referee played advantage and cannot go back to the penalty.
Look, right away the cameras are on the ref. This ref needs to explain a lot of shit. This ref needs to explain a lot of shit. What up, Antonio?
Hey guys, I was in a biology lab and I left early because, well, I was able to finish early, like, but I was trying to follow the game along as I was in the thing. And I just want to say, I want to either, I don't know how to feel. Like, I either want to cry or go and beat up the nearest person around me.
Beat up the nearest person around you.
I can't explain
While crying.
why does this happen to us? Why does it always happen to us? Is it like there's like some mob thing going on? There's
Yeah,
some mafia involved.
it's because of the Super League.
No, Chelsea was in the Super League, dude.
But yeah, but they're pretending. Chelsea will move their money anywhere. It doesn't matter. Chelsea doesn't need the Super League. Oh, listen, these are my opinions. Either the ref is side hustling and he's doing bets on the side. So he came in the game with an agenda and any opportunity he could have had to try and direct the game in a certain way. Or he's just an idiot and inexperienced and just made a terrible mistake that cost us. Those are the only two things. Either he's side hustling, or if we want to go conspiracy theory, Super League. So UEFA is telling him, yo, you got to make sure that you give Chelsea advantage.
Roy,
It's one of those.
Roy, you know what they need to do? And what they do in American football is you have the referees and they can do the decisions, but then they have one of the lead people in like the refereeing organizations in the NFL who can supersede any call that the referee makes on the field during American football. I think they need to do that with soccer as well.
I just don't understand why VAR didn't intervene.
Because it wasn't a mistake. It technically was a foul.
But he played advantage.
Exactly. So that's why VAR can't do. I don't think VAR can do something about that situation.
Okay, but the red card, I don't think it was a red card. VAR can intervene and say, it's not a red card.
But it doesn't matter if as long as it's the last defender and he's preventing a goal scoring opportunity, it's always going to be a red every single time. No matter how soft it is, bro. No matter how soft it is.
He didn't prevent a goal scoring opportunity though. He gave Mount a chance and Mount did kick the ball.
Exactly. That's the biggest problem about this is that the referee played advantage and then went back. He cannot go back to that.
That was kind of fucked up.
We did have our one chance to score. I mean, Giroud, I don't know. He was thinking about which earrings to buy tomorrow, for his diamond earrings. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking about. He was no pressure in front of him. And nothing, just all he had to do is put the ball, at least direct the ball towards the goal, at least.
Nah, for real. Make the keeper work.
I mean, you would like to at least see that make the keeper work, but it should have been a easy goal for Giroud.
I mean, at this point, I'll just play Pobega, play Messias to get some minutes play. Give some players a chance. Because I think we're not going to win this game.
We don't have the ball players to dominate while a man down.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, again, this Chelsea team is not like incredible, Like even now, a 10 against 11. I mean, okay, they don't need to push, but it's a team that is difficult to play against because they play with very high intensity. But aside from that,
yeah, even the English commentators are saying it's not enough for a penalty.
No way, that's a penalty, dude. How is that a fight? The guy takes the shot, he goes through him, and direct red card. Yo, don't fuck. No, the guy has an agenda. obviously has an injury. He found us. He found an opportunity there. He might have blew his load a little bit because now he's going to get investigated. Beating Juventus is not a huge deal these days. Well, apparently not. Apparently not. To be honest, I mean, I say tomorrow knew he's going to F up big time. He seems to be very nervous from the first minute. He gave you that impression? I don't know. I didn't really get that impression.
Tomori didn't F up. So
Man, like, what is he supposed to do? Just let him run through. Like, of course he's gonna try to make him unbalanced. But making
This
a
is-
player unbalanced is not a foul, although it's just part of the game.
Okay, check this out. Bean Sport is saying they're satisfied with the ref's interpretation of the send-off. Nah. They have to do triple, double, quadruple backflips in order to justify this one. There's no excuses here. That's a weird call. Period.
Nathan, are you watching the CPS rules analyst girl? The one that
Yeah.
speaks?
What
Yeah,
did
what
she
did
say?
she say?
She was saying that the reason why VAR can't do anything because it wasn't an obvious error. So when the referee gave that call, the VAR literally couldn't touch it. But the question was whether or not this was enough to even be called a foul, and she even agreed that it wasn't enough for it to really be called a foul. But none of them are talking about the fact the referee gave advantage for him to shoot. That's literally supersedes everything.
Incredible. Incredibile. Do you guys think Milan can come back? Sneak 2 goals in? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Not with Giroud there.
What about you on that? What do you think? Andon, is he there? What about you, Youssef? What do you think? Do you think Milan can snatch 2 back?
I don't think so, unless Chelsea get a red card.
Unless Chelsea gets a red card.
I mean, if Giroud scored that header, I think but now I don't think so. Maybe if he needs to make changes at halftime because there's a lot of yellow cards. Personally, I would play Kubis instead of Gabia because Gabia will receive a red card if he continues to play.
Yeah, he will.
And would put Pobega instead of Krunic and Rebic instead of Giroud. Those are the 3 substitutions I would make. And
Yeah, basically play your B team at
Yeah,
this point.
might as well.
because there's no need to risk it. It's very difficult to come back into this game.
Yeah, especially the fact that you're playing. Who are we playing next? Zagreb or Salzburg?
Zagreb.
Yeah, you wouldn't want any more red cards for that game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Might as well just save the players for the next game.
We should try score. If after 60 minutes we don't, then we rest key guys for league.
Well, Salzburg and Zagreb are tied 1-1 right now.
Okay, what does that mean on the table?
That means we'll be third, but we'll be only 2 points behind Salzburg.
Please don't
Which
finish
means-
third.
Yeah, but that means if all we need to do is beat Zagreb and Salzburg, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, and I think we can do that. I mean, I don't know. It depends. I mean, actually, I don't want to say that anymore because now it's weird. Now it's starting to get weird.
Yeah, well, we can't lose any more players, so I think that's a good idea to get those yellow cards, guys with yellow cards out.
This referee just fucking decided to.
Like even the atmosphere is just completely dead in the stadium. Like everyone is stunned by that ridiculousness.
So Chelsea has 7 points, Salzburg has 6 points, Milan has 4 points, and then Dinamo has 4. So we have to beat, both Salzburg. Well,
Shakhtar just scored
we have to beat Salzburg
35 seconds.
and Dinamo. So we can go to 9 points. But if Salzburg wins one game of the next 2 games, or
If
if
we
they
beat
win,
them, we'll have 10 points, not 9.
if we beat them, oh yeah, we'll have 10 points, correct.
No, if we beat them, we are surely playing.
But if they win one game, they go to 9 points, right?
Yeah.
I guess it depends what they do today, because they're
Yeah,
tying, right?
if this stays ties, we need just to win the next 2 games.
But if they win today, they go to 8 points, right?
No, yeah, if they win, they will go to 8. So we'll have to beat them, and Chelsea will have to beat them
Or tie against them, right?
Yeah.
or tie. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. This Champions League group stage just got really tough. Real tough. I soliti inglesi ladri, UEFA, tutti ladroni. Yeah. I must say, every ex-Chelsea player we have played shit both games. Interesting.
Honestly, looking back, we should have beat Salzburg in that first game.
Yeah, I thought that we kind of messed up not beating them.
Yeah.
What's up, Matrix Comps? How you doing, my man? This referee wants to send more players off for some reason. He's trigger happy. Oh yeah, he's got an agenda. Carlo Moretti, I can't see us get out of the group now. Things have to go our way. Man, if I was Pioli, I would try and get 2 points. Just fuck defense. Bring in your guns. Just bring in your. This Chelsea's not that great, so just put in Rebic, put in Origi. Just have courage, whatever. Who gives a shit? Back to Europa it is, boys. Hell no. This is a lesson to Milan. Go back to the drawing board, buy a strong striker and left wing. And left wing?
You probably meant right wing.
Okay. And change the formation, then we're good to go. The ref just ruined my week. Yeah, I would just go offensively gung ho and take my chances at this point. You know, I mean, whatever you lose, who cares? Give them a fight.
Yeah.
Give them a fight. I would put in Origi and Rebic. Take Giroud out and
Play
take
a 4-2-3.
something like that. Yeah, something where we have a lot of offensive plays. I mean, defensively, you can't do much anymore. I mean, yeah, you're bringing Kubis. That's it. And Balotelli. Those are the only 2 players we have in defense. But offensively, we have Origi, we have Rebic,
Messias.
we have Messias. So just put your cards on that. You know, play with the cards you got, and try and get it, because this Chelsea is really dependent on the fact that, you know, Koulibaly and Thiago Silva are tough cookies to beat. But you make those motherfuckers work, we can get it. Let's see what happens. And also, let's do it to ruin the referee's side betting hustle he's got.
But Roy, I can't understand. How can you justify putting a referee who's only ref 2 Champions League games in a match like Chelsea versus Milan?
What? Say that again?
I said, how can you justify putting a referee who's only ref 2 games in Champions League in a game like this?
Milan Chelsea, right?
Like how? But there's no way that you can justify putting him in a game like this. Put him in one of the other groups where it's literally a bunch of, not to be mean, but like third and fourth rate leagues. Like that's where you put these guys in so they can get used to it. You don't put them in a game like this.
Yeah, I agree. That's another factor. I definitely agree. I mean, that call was absolutely 100% ridiculous. No, that Europa League, Champions League, I don't see us doing well. If we don't make the next group stages, I would rather just focus on Serie A. Like, forget the Europa League. In my opinion, other people have to look at it differently. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know, man. It just it will leave a sour taste in my mouth either way.
Football is rigged, guys. Get over it. Why did we
Yeah,
sign
but
Origi since we got that boy? He's useless. Out of the group stage, back to back. What a shame. Well, I wouldn't say we're out of the group stage just yet, but if it does happen, yeah, it is what a shame, and also a big failure, I would say.
yeah. Well, again, our summer market was
The
was
no help.
an absolute joke when we need players who are actually ready.
Okay, so the game has started again. It doesn't look like there are any changes. It is a four at the back, with Dest being a little bit more. No, I mean there are four at the back. Mm, yeah, I would just risk it and say F it. Let's put on all the strikers.
I mean, you might as well, man.
I
Like,
mean, you're losing. Like, what else are you gonna do? You gonna defend? What's the point of defending while you're losing? I would rather try and win than try to defend uh, uh, losing, without getting scored much. I'd rather lose getting scored more, but trying to win. Uh, they're gonna need more quality though. Yeah, up top. Pobega and Krunic in center mid and kick any Chelsea player's legs in the stands. But imagine going Europa and then encounter another English team.
see, where's the foul right there?
Yeah,
Offside.
exactly.
He called offsides, but
But that's more of a penalty than the one he gave before.
he's not even offsides. Boy, Tonali has speed on him. But see, this is why I don't want Giroud, man. He's just too slow to even. If Rebic is there, maybe he can get to that ball. Just take the throw in before the referee can make the decision.
Hey,
Yeah?
Blaze.
Ando, what's up?
Yeah, just a second.
He might as well get across and this. Okay. Giroud is not even ready, bro. I'm about to.
That was a good play, though.
Yeah, but this is the difference between a striker like Inzaghi or Holland. They
Oh,
expect things like this to happen. Giroud is so reactionary. Like you should think something like this is gonna happen.
Girudinho. What's up, Negan? No Discord. Sorry. Our Discord has been hijacked.
Oh,
Yeah,
how did you miss that chance?
come on, let's get it. I think we can get it. Kangu, look at Kangu is here. He's happy because his, his UEFA corrupt lords that he goes and protests for on the streets. Kangu goes on the streets and protests for the big billionaire corrupt UEFA and FIFA mafia dons. So he's glad that UEFA is doing their thing. Tata's useless. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Milan needs a hot and shake striker. Yeah, of course they do. I don't think anybody that.
I think the reason why we got this referee is because I don't think UEFA thinks we're a big club. Because I think they go by the coefficients. So they think that Chelsea is not facing a not so good club, so they're like, just give them any referee.
Yes, there is double jeopardy in Europe. Yes. Yeah, maybe. That's a good point.
Yeah, but the referee still needs to know the basics of his own job description.
True. All right. Hopefully his side hustle does him well, But let's wait and see because I think Milan can still get something out of this. Let's
Where you go?
Magic Mike is definitely a big miss. Yep, for sure. He's a big miss.
Bro, Gabia is playing really well.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see if Pioli allows Gabia to
Look at this.
continue to play.
So I don't know if this is true or not, but Kangu says European refs make around 60,000 to 100,000 a year. So I'm sure they have no issue side hustling, especially when they got to hear young little bratty millionaires shout at them. I'm sure they have no problem hustling or side hustling, if that is true.
It looks like he's playing Giroud and Leao as strikers.
Well, listen how quiet the stadium is.
Yeah, man, the referee ruined the game. Like, it's just like, if I was in the stadium, I wouldn't be so like excited.
Now, right now, Chelsea have found all the pockets of spaces due to the
Oh, what a save!
last due to Milan having one player down. So now it's good. Not just fucking Pioli. Stop with this bullshit. Put in your fucking strikers. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? Why are you defending? Who gives a fuck? Who cares if we lose 4-0 or 4-1, 4-2? But put on your strikers. Believe. Try and fight. See. Otherwise, they're gonna just keep the ball in the midfield forever.
Yeah.
Put on another guy there to press the midfield, rather than sacrifice a presser in that area. Put a presser in that area, and believe. Try go for 2 goals. Try. You can do it. Where there's a
So
will, there's a way.
where's the yellow card for stepping on Teo's foot? Because that's a yellow card if we do it.
Yeah, now he's not giving out any yellow cards.
Because last year, Cassie stepped on the Atletico player's foot, and it's a yellow card.
Yeah, I did see that. Lazetic and the young AC Milan beat Chelsea 3-1.
That's a yellow card too. On Teo again.
Just 3 at the back. Have 3 at the back. Tell Dest, yo, Dest, learn how to defend. Okay, this is what I would do. Just have 3 at the back. Dest, Gabi, and Kalulu. Bring Theo Hernandez up and down like he always does. Take out Krunic. Put or Rebic. Take out Giroud. Put Origi. And take your chances. Pioli has the worst man management ever. I agree. Just put on strikers and thumb long balls. Might as well do some lottery. Yeah, might as well. They probably offered him to ref a Champions League game on the condition to favor Chelsea.
There was news yesterday that I read that we're interested in Loftus-Cheek. If any of you saw that.
Oh Lord.
I don't want any English attackers on AC Milan. They're all overrated.
I thought he was a midfielder. No, he's an attacker.
I mean, midfielders are attackers too, unless he's a CDM or something like that.
Yeah, he's not an attacker. Loftus-Cheek. He's a midfielder.
I don't know. Is he good? Because I haven't been watching.
I mean, he's like 5th choice. I think. Shevchenko. Look at Sheva. He's pissed off. He says he's more of a Milanista than a Chelsea fan. Pioli will even play his same lineup in FIFA. That's funny. That's some funny shit. Please, Pioli, we should stop that song. Pioli is on fire. Pioli's... Nah, come on. Pioli telling Sandro to play center back. Corner kick. All right, let's see what happens. I mean, I guess if he scored, you guys would already said something. Nothing. Is Flocky like celebrated, Nathan?
Now Floki's mad, upset too.
Oh yeah, what is he saying?
Well,
That.
he's still saying the same usual nonsense, but he's also saying he's irritated as well.
Incredible. Come on, Pioli. Just do it. Just do it, Pioli. Coraggio. Come on, you got nothing to. Hey, at least Pioli's not doing his 6. Remember how he did 6? What did he do?
It was a 6-2-1.
6-2-1. Like, at least he's not doing that.
Yeah, because we're not
But
drawing the game.
At least we were winning at that point. We're not winning.
Oh, that's why he's not doing that. That's why. Yeah, if we were winning, guys, we'd be playing with a 6-2-1 right now. Or nice. Just play by Dest. Get out of that situation.
Shoot it, shoot it! Oh my
Des,
god,
man,
bro.
Des, man. Just if you want to be for real, it should be 2-2 now. It should be 2-2.
Oh my
Yeah,
lord. Ugh.
He's skied that, man.
Why are you trying to hit it with power? You have the whole goal, man.
Red John says we won't see a bright day with Pioli in the Champions League. Come on, Dest. What are you doing, Dest? That's your chance to redeem yourself.
Leao looked like he was hobbling a bit there.
Leao is trying to impress too much tonight. What is he trying to do? Oh yeah, he is, yeah. Uh-oh. Reece James is done.
I mean, just hit the ball at the inside of your foot, man. How you gonna?
All Prem boys look at us, Boston Chelsea with 10 men. Get the F out of here with the ref.
That should allow himself to get hit by the defender. See what the referee does.
Look at Manyan, bro. Manyan is screaming from the bench.
Now shaking his ass for money. It's like strippers too. Oh, it is hilarious. Magic Manyan. This
Bro,
is
the
all about
referee
money.
didn't give any yellow cards the second half. Where's the consistency?
Pobega on? So Pobega is coming on.
For Benacer.
For Benacer. Yeah.
But what, are we becoming more and more defensive?
I think he's putting
Maybe
the
just
P
for
team.
height.
Oh, Giroud,
Okay,
Giroud
sure.
off for Rabbit.
So he
Yeah, but
took out the team.
Benacer.
Why did he take out Benacer? How are we going to move the ball around now?
I think he's putting the B team. He realized like the game is over basically.
That is BS. Who's going to be the regista?
This is why I cannot fully get behind Pioli. I cannot do it.
Then who would you put? Like, what's wrong with putting on Pobega for Benacer?
Put him for, well, no, like, I would say put on Origi and Rebic, and just, you're losing, so you might as well try and win or try and get something. So keep your ballers on the pitch. Don't take him out. I mean, Rebic is on, Giroud is on, but Pobega and Benacer is like you're losing technique in the middle now.
Yeah.
So does Origi play football, guys? What is he?
He's a lab rat.
What does Origi do essentially? What is his job?
He's a lab rat.
Yeah, if someone can tell me what Ori's job is, I'll be very interested in knowing because I still don't know what it is.
He's gearing up for his 20 goals this year.
That's hilarious.
I mean, this is ridiculous. The referee's done his job now, so he's gonna officiate the game properly.
Which he's doing now.
Right, which he's doing now.
Origi is saving himself the World Cup Golden Boot. Milan Lab broke Origi. I think Origi broke Milan Lab. What's going on, Andon? You're very quiet there. Are you suffering? Are you suffering in silence? Oh, I think Andon is doing something.
It's unfortunate because the most important and biggest games of the group, Milan are not allowed to showcase what they can actually do. Whether it be injuries or referee decisions, we are literally not allowed to showcase what we can do.
Not in this game. Corn artist pretended to be a footballer. Origi's our papa. He's not even injured. He's not been injured for like a good while now. Origi's should have stayed in Liverpool. Should have. What's up, Anon? How you feeling, man?
Just a second. Sorry, I had guessed. I just gave up after the penalty.
Yeah.
There's even no point in playing the game. Again, now
Yellow card.
Now it's a yellow card.
The fuck.
He just came on.
Roy, should we sell Leao? No. No, we should not sell Leao. Stop giving excuses. This team is whack even without injuries.
I mean, we showed it up until the penalty that Chelsea was literally it was an even game, but Chelsea wasn't just obliterating us like in the first game.
It was an even game, yeah. I'm very disappointed in Pioli. Very, very disappointed in Pioli. I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand this. This is when I was complaining about Italian coaches. This is one of the things. Like, what is the point of defending 0-2? Like, what is the point of defending a 0? What, you don't want to lose 0-3? You don't want to lose 0-4?
It's more embarrassing when you lose, 0-4, 0-5.
Yeah, but I don't like that, man.
Yeah, but it's the way you lose that way. If you lose 4 or 5-0, but you're a man down, but you're attacking, you're playing with heart, you gain at least respect.
Right, exactly, and that's.
But I think it has a mentality effect. Like losing 0-4 is embarrassing. Like the players would feel that rather than losing 0-2, which is not that embarrassing. So
Pioli is way too. Yeah, he has a discipline issue. He's way too conservative. He needs to fucking go for it, man. What the fuck, man? Man, come on, Nathan, you get it. Just go all in, man. In American football, when you got nothing else, you go for the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And sometimes it pays off.
I mean, let's be honest. We've already created 2 clear-cut chances.
Yeah.
Had Giroud scored, everyone's tune would be completely different. But same thing if Dest scored, everyone's tune would be completely different.
Guy in charge of damn chat. Stop being selective. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mohammed, dude? I don't know what you're talking about. Cannot wait for the English media to defend this one. Maldini knows Lau won't renew. Maldini's renewal stat is pretty weak, to be honest. I don't know about that, guys. Let's wait. Maybe he will renew. Come on, Pioli. Just show me you got some balls. Come on, Pioli. I
No,
want
he
to know.
cares too much about balance, Roy. See, look at a potential penalty check because what,
That's
Gabi
more of a
was holding,
penalty than Tomori's penalty.
and they were both holding each other.
Yeah.
What's this? Kangu? Look at Kangu doing. Kangu does everything in his power to defend UEFA, the most corrupt organization in the history of life. Just so you know, his team can spend 180 million for Maguire's left leg. You know, so Kangu is super compromised. Super compromised, Kangu.
Like,
Farsa
how's
Super
Hrunic
League.
still on the field?
Who?
Hrunic, how is he? How can he still be on the field?
Yeah, I mean, this is like,
Like,
I don't understand it. Like, just put three at the back and fucking go for it, Pioli. Like, what? You're 3 points. That's what people are going to remember. Like, come on, just show me courage. I love courage. I hate fear. I want to see courage. Potter just started yesterday. Is doing well. Then Pioli should be ashamed.
Man, stop with these comments. Potter has like players that were bought for 300 million. If Pioli and Maldini had that budget, now we would be winning like 5-0.
Yeah, I told you they'll get battered. This is what happens when media and fans give mediocre teams wings but still can't fly.
Who is getting better?
Who's getting battered, Mohammed? Milan is getting battered? I mean, even 10 against 11, I don't see Milan getting battered.
no, Milan created two clear-cut chances. If we score them, then what's the comment then?
Bro, this referee has been so inconsistent. Like, there's a lot of fouls I'm seeing which he's not giving, and he's just letting play go.
Gabi is our man of the match, I think.
Gabia?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good that Dinamo and Salzburg is still 1-1, so
Yeah, hopefully it stays away. Knock on wood. Does this result really say Milan is getting battered, Mohammed? I don't
Come
think
on,
so.
Popega. Come on.
that happens when you only see the score, not the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're getting battered. At all, actually. Dude, not even a good Chelsea team. What are you talking about? This is not even a good Chelsea team.
Yeah, and Milan is missing like 7 players, and still But Chelsea wasn't a good side. After spending 300 million, Chelsea is not a good side.
No.
Yeah, they beat injury hit Milan, and Milan who has to fight against the referee as well.
Oh, bro.
What?
Run. Oh my god, bro. It was...
No. So why doesn't the referee go back and give us the foul?
Yeah, that in
You see, it's the
because
same
he
thing.
stopped a goal scoring chance there.
Why doesn't he go back and call the foul?
Oh.
That was a foul on now because Koulibaly knew what he was doing.
He's the cowboy, the chef at Milanello. I mean, what does Origi do? This is the big question. Like, come on, give this kid a chance. This kid, he's a man now. Give
He
him
gives high level interviews.
He should be like a professor because he's obviously a smart guy, but I don't know when it comes to football.
Oh shit.
Turn this
Is
shot
Leao
card
drunk?
game off.
Oh my lord!
Bro, that's a foul on Meow. I don't understand why he didn't give a yellow card to.
Check Leao because he's already playing for Chelsea. Chelsea have negotiated both games against us, so if they have that week, that makes us clearly a notch or two down in stature. I think if Chelsea had the injury crisis we had, it'd be difficult for them too. But they're not like this team that you're like, oh shit, these guys are just fucking superior, you know?
Origi and Balo Toure are coming on.
Balo Toure, so you're taking out Fernandez? God, why? Oh.
Well, yeah. So where's the foul? Referee, go back and give him the foul.
No, I bet he's going to take Leao out. He's going to take Leao out. How much you want to bet? Look at Leao dancing for Chelsea. Oh, I feel bad for Leao, poor guy. He's actually trying really hard.
That's why I said they should not have taken out Diaz. How do you take out Diaz and leave Krunic in when we're losing the game? It's just ridiculous.
This is the syndrome of Italian coaches for the past 10 years. Just like never go for it. They never go for it. They're more interested in defending a 0-2 loss than trying to get something out of a game. I mean, who cares, you know? If we lose more, but try. Chelsea is also without Kante, Fofana, Ziyech.
And we are missing like 7 players. They're only missing 3. So again, it's double the players. And Ziyech is not even there in their first team. So
I really can't believe he's playing on Balo Toure. Like, my mind is like
well, the game is lost anyway. So
Chelsea, Pioli is a fool. They having, I don't know if this Leao hype. I wasn't buying it at all in first place. I don't know, man. Leao to me it looks like a top-notch player. I mean, the numbers don't lie, and we see it with our own eyes. Mohamed is pissed off right now. Hey, man, I hear you, bro. I understand you. Everybody is pissed off right now, Mohamed. I definitely understand you.
now imagine how Leao would look if he was on the team like City, where you have miles of room to run.
Say again, sorry?
I said, imagine how Leao would look if he was on City or one of these other teams where they have like a full squad of like really good players. Like Milan still need a cam forward and a right winger. Like, you still need this.
Sorry.
Well, let's see if Don Jerry, Mafia Don G, can do something about it. I mean, he's a Mafia guy, so maybe he's going to fit in well with UEFA.
Yeah, Leao's coming off for Origi.
Well, okay, so great. We defended the 0-2, guys. Yay. Yay.
Theo came off as well.
This is a very Allegri.
This coach is so embarrassing.
This is a
So
very
embarrassing.
Allegri kind of thing. It's like, well, at least we didn't lose 0-3, you know? That's what Allegri would be thinking if he was in this position. He'd be saying, well, as long as we only lose 0-2, it's going to be better than not losing 0-3. And we need coaches that are going to be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go all in. I don't care even if I lose 0-6, but I'm going to give it a shot. Because I'm not going to lose 0-6. Okay, so Theo and Leao out.
He's basically playing with his B team.
Oh my God, Chelsea must score another goal here. Oh well, if they do, I guess that's good. Let's see, Origi. Come on, Origi. Show me what you got, man. Stop this BS. Show me what you got. Nice by Dast here. Good job by Dast. Why would you want to Vappelberger? I mean, look at Milan. They can push even with this team. They can push. They can push to the box and create.
Yeah, they could still step up because technically, they still have an advantage, a man advantage when they don't have the ball, depending on where it is on the field. So they can still step up. Well, like right now, Rebic and Origi should be hauling everywhere in the field. They should be like demons running around because they are fresh.
Yeah. Yes, they should have been like that. That's what Pioli should have done 30 minutes ago. Put in Origi and Rebic, have them run like crazy. Then you would have.
But they're just walking up top.
They're just walking right. Then you'd have Leao, Theo, Rebic, and Origi. Boom. You're going to get him. I will never forget Lippi in 2006. Hold on, this is terrible play from Chelsea. In 2006, it was the World Cup semifinal against Germany, and it was 0-0 in going into extra time. And Lippi said, "Look, I would rather risk all my cards than going to penalties against Germany because Germany is always a very strong team on penalties." So it was 0-0. He was playing for the final. He was playing for the final of the World Cup. He took out all his midfielders, put in strikers, and Italy played great. And Sacchi used to do that with courage. Ancelotti. Where is the courage? Dov'è il coraggio? Youssef.
Yeah.
What do you think? Where's the courage?
I mean, I can see why he's doing it because if you lose, let's say 0-5, in 3 years, people are gonna remember the scoreline. and they're gonna think that we got dominated when in fact the referee did a mistake.
I mean, they already think that we got dominated.
I know, but like it's just the scoreline that speaks volumes. In a few years, we're gonna be saying like, remember that time we lost 0-5 to Chelsea. Plus, I think losing 0-5 and losing 0-2, it has a mentality effect because you don't want to get embarrassed in front of your fans too.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, these fans would much rather see the team battling.
I mean,
Like,
we are seeing the team battling. Like I saw a couple of good chances, but we just
no,
didn't
I mean,
make
look,
it.
Rebic and Origi are already just walking around. Like, no, man, this is ridiculous.
I mean, I think the team like should have used their chances more. Like that chance should have gotten that Giroud chance. That Leao when he had it was like a 3-against-2 situation where it was Leao and Rebic against 3 Chelsea defenders. Should have did more with that, but it is what it is. Like honestly,
Well,
I mean, if we do lose 0-5 or 0-6, then in a few years we're gonna be saying, "Remember that time we lost 6-0 against Chelsea?"
But we wouldn't.
No,
That's the
no,
thing.
no. I'm gonna remember the time where the referee played advantage and still gave them a penalty and a red card. That's
But
what
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think we
remember.
would lose 0-6. I think we would actually score a goal and maybe lose. If we lose 2-1, or maybe we can even tie 2-2. Because if this is not like Barcelona that we're playing that knows how to open up defenses. Oh, like I mean Guardiola's Barcelona. This is like a team that has a lot of money, therefore they have the ability to put on a lot of experienced players on the pitch, etc., etc. But the way they play football is quite bland. It's a quite bland. I see why they're going for Nkunku. I can tell why. I mean, I can tell that the people that are running Chelsea at least have an idea, because Nkunku is what this team needs. It's like the most square team ever. So I mean, if Pioli does risk it, it's not going to be 6-0.
Man,
It's not going to be.
what's this in the comments about Hauge?
How he was better than Origi, but Milan eyes was closed.
Do you guys know where Hauge is playing right now?
Again,
Genk,
Yeah, so if he was good,
but
he wouldn't be sold to Genk.
yeah, but you can't deny the fact that Hage still had this. He only had 2 goals less than Leao in his first year, and he was our best goal scorer in Europa League as well. Like, you can't. The numbers are also still backing him well over Origi.
Yeah, but you
Like,
cannot
look at this.
complain
Look at
about
this.
how
Origi should be
he's.
sprinting. He should be sprinting right now.
I mean, Howard is like, obviously there was something wrong with Howard. I mean, obviously there
No,
was.
no, there's definitely something wrong with the player because maybe he's really destructive or something because the talent is there, but I don't know.
Nice, Kalulu doing good.
And gotta be definitely our man, our best player, definitely our best player.
Nice, my Gabi. Well done. I hear you, Alan. I hear you, my man. Good night. Winter Milan won't perform well in Europe if we refuse to spend on quality players. If we don't, now they will leave. This is disgracing. Pioli's assistant tried to touch him. What?
I mean, there's 2 minutes left, and still they still. Oh man,
Cucurella.
Well, at least Dinamo drew to Salzburg. That game is over. So
It's over?
Yeah.
Good. That's a good result for us. Good. Very good.
Oh, they got another yellow card for us. For Tonali.
PSG is about to tie.
Juventus lost to this team, right?
Maccabi Haifa, yeah, crazy.
Jesus.
Incredible.
Oh, go ahead and give Paulo a yellow card. Yep.
This referee is on something, bro.
Unbelievable.
Benfica's a team to watch this year, I think. They're doing good in the league, and man, they're tying PSG twice now.
Yeah, tough team. Tough team, Benfica. What's up, Bukian?
Paul said we are yellow card.
Yeah,
FC.
Forza Milano. I'm fine. A poor performance from the guys today. Really, really poor.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, my man. Tough one to digest.
So, what do you think? What do you think? What is our problem in Europe?
We finally had a shot on goal.
Yeah, we don't have a shot on goal. You know, sometimes even against if you're playing a smaller, see, Shakhtar Donetsk is playing 1-0 in Bernabeu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? They're winning 1-0?
Benfica, first leg it was 1-1
Yeah.
against almighty PSG. Second leg 1-1.
That's a great result for them.
So how long do we have to be playing like this when Chelsea with a new coach, Chelsea that is not performing well, not until the last 2 games? Now we are playing this.
That's because told you guys, man. The 4-2-3-1 is not a formation that's going to make you play good like that, unless you have players like at City.
We can't keep complaining on it.
Oh my God, bro! Origi was wide open. Yo, Pobega should have passed that to Origi. Well, you see, we're getting chances, just we're not using our chances very well.
We are. I know we are. But we needed to go more gung-ho. I'm very disappointed in Pioli.
That's why I said don't take off Diaz, who he was very good. Take off Krunic.
Krunic is on yellow card and Krunic is on the pitch, for God's sake.
Where's the yellow card, ref?
He got the yellow card in
like a freaking horse. No car? Okay.
What the fuck is that? This is a tough one. Tough one. UEFA is compromised. So every time we play in Europe, we have to now consider that the referees are going to make weird decisions against us. I mean, is it a coincidence now at this point? Do you think it's a coincidence at this point?
No, it's not a coincidence.
I don't think it's a coincidence.
I think Maldini needs to come out and say something. Like you can't just let it go under the rug. And it's never gonna help itself.
Right. Let me say something. Do you know that goal in the first place? We'll have avoided that goal. Now let me
Which
say
goal?
this.
Which goal?
Yeah, the red card, Tomori red card
Oh
on the
yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
penalty. Yeah. Now we are playing against Chelsea. Theo and Leo is
Oh,
playing
what a
against.
save!
Yeah.
It's an offside.
Till now, what?
Yeah, Theo and Leo, they are playing against James. James is a very, very good player. He's in form right now.
Okay.
Why did Pioli advise Theo to leave the left wing and go to the midfield when we are playing against a tough team? We're not playing Syria. Because if Leo is there, Mount won't have that chance to go into the box like that. When I saw even before we considered the penalty when we got the red card, I was like, what is Theo doing in the midfield? Why? Let's just stick to our pattern. Let's play these guys. He left his wing, and James is fast. Mount is fast. These Premiership teams are fast. Why are you leaving? You are not playing Serie A. Why did he tell him to leave the three and come to the midfield to help to support in the midfield? We don't need that against Chelsea. We don't need that against Chelsea. When I saw that, I was like, no, no, no. They are going to take advantage of this and go through that place. That is where that after like some few minutes, then we considered the red card.
The reason why
It's a
the
valid
reason why
analysis. Yeah.
the reason why he
No,
had Teo going to the middle
no,
is to help balance the numerical superiority.
And
no. We don't
Theo
need that
does
against
that.
Chelsea.
That's what he does every
No, not
game, right?
against Chelsea. Not against Chelsea. Not against James. Not against James. No.
Right, right,
James
right.
is
No,
very,
I
very
hear
in
what you're
form right
saying.
now.
What you're saying makes
Not
sense.
against James.
Yeah, but this is why we keep saying we need to switch to a 4-3-3 or something where you can balance out the middle of the field because you're gonna be overran with just two midfielders there, bro. Our Cam's not going to be able to get back like that. So you have two midfielders up against Chelsea's playing a 3-4-2-1, which means they have two Cams and they have two center mids. So that's 4 against 2 at all times. So you have to send somebody there to balance out the numerical superiority. That's why this formation is not that good of a formation because you're not going to dominate the middle of the field. It doesn't matter who you have unless you have like Manchester City players. If you don't have Man City players, you have regular normal players, and normal players are going to get overran. Like this is like basic formation versus formation mathematics.
Well, guys, we got screwed again in the Champions League.
Yeah, it was good. No, my fear is not even this because now we've seen what can happen to us. My fear is what if we get out of the group stage? The round of 16 is gonna be tough than this, and I don't think these guys are ready. I
Okay,
don't think
okay,
this.
but if we get out of the group stages, that's all we need this year.
Yeah, there's no need. The important thing is to get out of the group stage.
To me, I feel like even if if the game is very close, I won't feel the way I'm feeling right now. But if we get out of the group stages, I don't trust these guys. I don't trust this Milan team not to mess up by
Well,
conceding four
the
goals,
team is
five
not the
goals.
problem. We have too many injuries. So again, if we have a full squad, if we have a full squad, we can play with everybody. But the problem is we
I
don't.
don't. That is not an excuse. If we can't play. We don't have a shot on target, and you're complaining about not having a full squad. We can't even play four to five touches. 4 to 5 touches. We are scared. We are scared. That is the problem. That is what I see in these guys. We are scared.
No, the
Not,
problem now was the referee,
not,
nothing else.
Yeah, I feel like if we
even
had 11 men, we probably could have won this game. But
Yes, we
but
tend to
being
worse.
but and it's not just the red card. It's the whole situation itself. It really killed like the hunger and the morale of the team. Like it was a psychological loss, even more than just a numbers loss.
even before Tomori considered got the red card, I saw the fear in him. He was just playing some wrong passes. He was shaking. He was scared. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with him.
Maybe he suffers a lot the Champions League.
Who?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
maybe he suffers the pressure of the Champions League. I kind of got that sense a long time ago from him. But I don't know. Today, honestly, like it's hard for me to analyze this game because it has been completely the direction of this game was completely changed when that red card came into play, and then it's 10 versus 11. And then once it's 10 versus 11, you're already a goal down because of the penalty. Soft penalty, in my opinion. Soft penalty. Red card for me, inexistent there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it was a red card.
Listen, considering the result that Dinamo and Salzburg had, this is not tragic. So
That is a very positive thing that they tied. So that means that we have the obligation to win now these next games.
yeah, again,
Again,
everything depends on Milan. So
yeah.
and you cannot fault the guys now against. They're not just playing against Chelsea. The referee was awful.
Listen to this. Chelsea, Milan had 12 fouls. Out of the 12 fouls, we had 6 yellow cards and 1 red card. Chelsea had 18 fouls, and they only had 3 yellows.
Wait, say that again.
Milan had 12 fouls. Out of the 12 fouls, we have 6 yellow cards and 1 red card. Chelsea had 18 fouls and only got 3 yellow cards.
Yeah, weird stuff, guys. Listen, I want to give props to that referee because if he's doing a side hustle, congratulations to him because it takes a lot of guts to do that on national TV. I mean, the guy, you know what they risk? They risk jail, they risk all this kind of shit. So if he is doing a side hustle, this guy's got big balls. So well done to him. Good job.
At least the youth team won, so that's a good thing.
You have a youth team, huh? Winning. So Milan is preparing for, and also this whole calcio mercato was for the future. Everything is for the future. Nothing for today. Everything for the future. Red John says Tomori has to look at himself in the mirror. He has been hot garbage this season overall, minus last Juve game. Hot garbage for Tomori? Big words. I know some of you agree with that. I don't really agree with that. Who agrees with that? Andon, you agree with that, right?
Yeah.
I do agree because
Yeah,
you can't
Tomori
just
had a very bad start of the season, but he did good against Juventus, and he didn't have a bad game today. While until he got the red card, so
Tomorrow was playing. You guys didn't think he was playing well before the red card. Buchanan, you said you weren't.
no.
You were
It
seeing
was
some.
no. He was not. He was not playing well. He was not playing well before the red card. Even against, we can't just judge him against. We can't just judge him due to the game. The game we played against Juventus. Juventus is not a very good team right now. Juventus is not a very good team right now. When we played against the good team, Tomori is not there. When we played against Napoli, he messed up.
Against Simeone, right?
First leg against Chelsea, he messed up. Now second leg, he messed up. So when we're playing against the big team, he messed up.
So can it just be a dip in form? Then he's gonna come back. Even Maldini had dips in forms, guys. Even the mighty Maldini had dips in forms. Or do you guys think it's done? The guy
No,
was just excited the first year.
Tomori is having a down period, but it's better for him to have this period right now than later.
yeah.
When his form
better
picks
at the
up,
start.
when his form picks up, then the first part of the season is going to be completely forgotten.
Yes, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, even last season, it's not like Milan defense was the greatest in the beginning, even though we were winning a lot of games, but we never had the best defense. We were conceding a lot of goals. We were winning more games. But then it became at the end of the season when the team, gathered they figured out all their bits and parts, and that we became really good. So maybe Tomori is going to have that similar trajectory as last season. Like, he's going to start off slow, I mean, this year's slower than usual, and then going to pick up towards the end, probably, maybe. Tomorrow's tired, guys. Too many damn matches this season. Yeah, that Russian side chick needs a Gucci bag. So makes sense. What? Yeah. What are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. So if we were 11v11, I think we could have either tied this game or even won this game. Even though I do agree with what Bukiano said, that maybe against Reece James sending Theo in the middle, what he usually does, go through the middle, maybe it's not a good idea. But even him doing that, I think we could have gotten something because it looked pretty even. It looked like it was going to become an even game. Difficult game, but an even game. What about you guys? Do you guys think that if we stayed 11-11, how would it have gone? What do you think?
At least a draw if we stayed alive. At least a draw.
Yeah. Buchanan, you're not so convinced, right?
Yeah, no, I think draw will have been a very good result for us with 11v11.
But do you think it would have happened? Or you don't think so?
To me, I feel like Pioli's he has a lot of work to do when it comes to playing these European teams because now, like I said, Theo is not supposed to go to the middle. We are playing against Chelsea. We're sitting back. If we need to keep playing our game from back, let them come out, then we give Leao the ball. That is what we are supposed to do today.
You mean when we were 10v10 or 10v11 or 11v11?
11v11.
Oh.
That was when before the red card. 11v11. Theo left his position and Mount went in there. That is the problem we had with the first goal. So with 11v11, I feel like draw will have been a very, very good result for us.
Got you. What about you, Nathan? What do you think about that? If you were 11v11, how would you have seen the game go?
I think it would have been back and forth still, but yeah, I think we probably would have won the game at least 1-0 because we were creating chances with 10 men. I do agree with the tail thing. I think he needs to stop going into the middle. If that's his idea of trying to balance out the numbers, then it's a stupid idea because you're leaving too much space on the outside for players to just make a decision. So yeah, 11v11, I think we win.
Yeah, it is a good point, the tactical point that Buchanan brings up. For me, I think we could have won this game, even 11v11. I think it was going to be difficult. We could have lost it too, but we could have had a good chance to win it or tie. The thing that disappoints me, like I said earlier, is just like you're losing 0-2. You got nothing to lose. Try and get something. Like why defend 0-2?
Yes. Yeah. So even the commentator was saying it, and now most Milan fan on my Twitter page, on my WhatsApp group, most Milan fan were just ranting on the commentator saying, is he a Chelsea fan? I said, yes, these guys are sitting behind. Chelsea is just dominating the game. And the commentator is just commentating what he's saying. Milan is just sitting back, no pressing, nothing, no pressing at all.
Yeah, if I was Pioli, if I was, what I would have liked to have seen, and this is not in hindsight at the time, I'd like to see, all right, okay, take out Krunic, put in Origi, take out Giroud.
Yes.
Take out Giroud, put out Rebic. Now you have Origi, Rebic, Leao, Theo Hernandez, and you even have Dest in there because you have no choice at that point. You have enough firepower to create chances. But if you're going to keep a team that is meant to defend a loss, you're going to have a chance here and there. It's a miracle that you had a chance here and there, which says against Chelsea, you should have taken that bet. Put all your chips on the table. put down your cards, go all in, you might win. So that's what I was very disappointed with Pioli today. Very disappointed. He seems to be.
Yeah.
I want to see more courage from him in the Champions League.
And last year, I can understand him doing some of the decision making. It's his first year. He's probably a little bit nervous, but this is the second year. Like, this is why I always say, like, these guys have to realize that they're at a big club. Milan is a big club. We always go for the win. We don't just sit back, don't press, make changes to the other. The opponents we play against are supposed to make changes to us. Like, come on, man. Like, realize where you're at.
Yeah, and also another thing I did notice that you brought up, Nathan, is like, okay, we are. I mean, I thought it was a little bit late at that point. The game was too didn't have much time. But Origi comes in, and we look at Origi and Rebic. They should be pressing like their fucking life depends on it. Like, why are they
Right.
standing still?
They should be hauling ass the entire time. They only played 20 minutes.
Yeah, you only are going to play 20 minutes, so just press your ass off. You don't need to play for 90 minutes. You know you're Origi. You know you're only going to play for 15 minutes. Rebic, you know you're only going to play for 20 something minutes. Press. But the team is like more interested in containing, right? Containing. It's like, come on, man. Let's go. Let's fucking do this.
That's why I wanted us to go, even though we were man down. I wanted us to play with 3 forwards, so that way we can at least put some sort of pressure.
We can't. Sorry. So because the team, because this Mercato we had zero money. They couldn't spend on Italian players or players not necessarily Italian, but were in the Italian system for a certain amount of years. That's why in the roster, even though Calabria is not going to see a football, not going to play a game until next January, Florenzi not going to play a game, we still have these 2 players in the roster.
Yeah, we said for the whole summer that these guys need to look to some homegrown talent. Like, I'm tired of Milan always thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. The Italian players that left are all doing good.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. Like, at some point, you need to trust in the players that are in the league as well. Look at Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich rarely goes in shops in Italy or England or Spain. They get their players that are already playing in the league. Like, come on.
Guys, by the way, we're starting another post match in 5 minutes, so we're going to go to that one. We're going to shift away to that one. Lart is going to be taking care of that one, and I'm going to set up all the links. It's going to be an open post match.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. Enough.
Yeah, again, just for this game, I'm not too disappointed. I was mad the last game because they played bad, but this game you cannot fault the guys. Again, when you play against the referee as well. And the good thing is Salzburg drew, so it still depends on us. And I would be mad if we don't win the next 2 games.
Yeah. I think at this point against Dinamo, we're obligated to win against Dinamo. No, there's even with the crisis we're in, that's not an excuse. That won't be an excuse. We're obligated to beat Dinamo next. What is it? Next week?
No, it's on the 25th. Next week we don't have a game in the.
Oh, okay, on the 25th. So on the
It will be
25th, we should
it
have.
would be good. It would be good to recover some of the players in that period. Mike will be back, so it's a big plus. Hopefully, Kiar as well, because we're gonna need him in the second game and the next. So
Yeah. Well, we need to get Napoli's scouting system.
Yeah, Roy, you heard me say a million times. Our offensive scouting is it sucks.
Yeah.
These guys
Yeah,
Yeah.
to
suck.
me, can I add something to that comment?
Yeah. Go ahead.
To me, it's not about getting the Napoli scouting system. We know our scouting managers. They know these players are good too. Like I asked Roy the last time. I said, why didn't we go for Italian players? You said you explained to me about the tax and the rest. But to me, I don't even have anything to say about Mercato this season. I feel like just because Milan has been sold, we have less to spend. But let's see next window. Let's see what will happen next window, because now we don't have an excuse anymore. Napoli is doing well in every position in Napoli now. They have good players. They can play every position. Now, if Rafael is injured now, no one can play there. If Theo is injured, no quality player can play there. But in Napoli, okay, Napoli now, last season they were depending on Osimhen. When Osimhen got injured, it was hard for them to score. But this season, if Osimhen is not there, score 4 goals, 5 goals, 6 goals without Osimhen. But what
And
does
they
that
play
mean
the
for
same
Milan?
formation we do.
yeah,
They
but
play
if
the
they have injuries in the defense, they don't have proper cover there as well. So don't get fooled.
yeah, but it
Napoli
doesn't matter because they score 4 and 5
They
goals a
score
game.
4 and 5.
again, they will drop off.
Yeah,
In,
but
in
it won't matter if you can't get past their midfield.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree that their defense will be weaker, but it's not like Tonali and Benacer are out injured. We have them. We can't defend, period. If they lose their whole back line, it won't matter because most teams can't get past their midfield anyways. And then add on to the fact that they score 3 to 4 goals every game. Like it wouldn't matter.
we need to stop
We do
criticizing
not
this.
play
All right,
fluid
hey
football.
guys, sorry to interrupt you. We're going to move this to the post match. So thank you everybody for joining us today for the watch along. Make sure you click the like button on your way out. Forza Milan, no matter what, and join us in the post match, which has already started. So we're going to go there. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining the panel today. Appreciate everybody. Forza Milan, Forza Milan.
Yeah, for some Milan.